Hi folks, I bought a bigger bottle for me hobby welder, and rather than carting it about, I had a look online to see what carts I could buy. And I saw one with drawers in, which was 130 odd quid I think. And I thought I could make one of those, so here goes, I'm going to give it a try. While I was out walking with my dogs, we walked down a canal and I saw lots of shopping trolleys dumped in the canal, and I thought I'll take one of those and I'll have a go at making a welding trolley out of it. So this is my attempt at making a welding trolley out of bits of scrap I've got lying about and the shopping cart trolley I took out of a river. What I'm left with, the wheels and the end of the edge of the basket. I also saw some drawers, some small office filing drawers online, which I'll use for the base. Okay, first thing to do I think would be to make the frame. Now this trolley is just way too long to do anything with, especially in my small garage. It's just too big. So I'm going to narrow it down, and to do that, what I'm going to do, or what I have done, is cut it as close to the curve as possible. My idea is, because this is at an angle, this leg, I'm going to cut it down and straighten the leg up. Here's one I started, or is on Blue Peter. Here's one I did earlier. So I cut this down and straighten the leg up. With that, after cutting it, so I've cut it down, straighten the leg up, and I'm going to weld this onto here to give me a smaller foot. I'm going to mark a curve into the bit that I'm welding, so it sits nicely within onto the outer leg. So I've used a square and a spirit level just to make sure it's level when it's all together. Just need to weld it up now. Okay, so that's one leg done. I don't call myself a welder, I'm more of a grinder, but it's strong, it's penetrated, and it'll hold, it'll do the job. Now the next leg. So we use a square on the angle. And mark it up. Put it in the vise and cut it. So I'll turn the little triangle off, and now we can put this, weld this back on here like this to make it straight. So that these match up, I'm going to use the first one as a template for the second, so they're the same height and they line up correctly. So that's the two sides welded up. Now I'm going to have to make some trays to hold the drawers, or a frame to hold the drawers at least. bed structure off a king size bed that was thrown out. I've started to mark them up with a V to make a square box, and then cutting and bending, which I've done on this one already. I'll do the other ones and then I'll start to put it together. So that's the frame welded up. I'm going to put a divider in there so gas bottle can go there, drawers can go here. That'll be the bottom frame. So on the bottom one, what I need to do is put some cross pieces in to support the drawers and the bottle. So I've got some small 1/2 inch square bar that I found somewhere. I don't know where I found it, I've had it ages. Cut it to lengths, and I'm going to form a cross shape in the middle like that. Now I've put a piece of block there because the bottom edge of the last drawer on the drawers is 1 inch from the bottom of the cabinet. So I'm spacing the bars so that I can open the drawers when they're actually on. Right, I'll come back after I've welded. So that's a cross piece welded in. I've done one for the bottle as well. So that's for my drawers. Now the moment of truth to see if my measurements have added up. So now we've got to attach that to the base, and then we'll build a shelf for the welder over the top. Okay, so let's do the top frame. Skull. Okay, so using the bottom of the shopping trolley, I'm going to make the base for the welder to sit on. I'm using that so that there's more air circulating around the welder. So I've cut it a little oversized so I can trim it off after, weld it and trim it off after. Okay, here goes. Next time what I'll be doing, I'll be putting the two frames together onto the wheels, fitting the drawers and painting the whole thing to finish it off. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.